Hey guys, I'm Alina and I'm going to be guiding you through this next section of rules in regards to backpacking with campus life. And we're so excited. We've been doing this for 30 years and we know just the right formula for an excellent trip. So really, these rules are actually just fun guidelines, which they are. Just know that if you were to break any of these guidelines, you could very well be tarred and feathered. So first of all, you guys, be flexible. We're with campus life. And when you're with campus life, one never knows what may happen. And that could mean anything from random rainstorm or snowstorm that has happened to, hey, let's just take a day trip and go up that mountain over there. Well, this is, after all about backpacking, so let's go outside! Hey guys, welcome to Alina's Brain. Yep, I'm enjoying these fruit snacks here. Well, next up we're going to talk about the term leave no trace. Has any of you heard that term before? It refers to the idea that whatever you bring in, wherever you go, that you're making sure you're leaving it the way it was before you got there. So that means whether that's where you camp or where you do your business, whatever you eat, make sure that when you leave, it's all set up the way it was before. With campus life, this is extremely important. We have a reputation to protect, and we have a big group, so we really got to be careful. Well, those were small pieces of trash anyway. What? You're saying they aren't? Oh, that's right. Leave no trace. Leave no trace. Oh, I gotta collect everything. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Where is it all? Oh, there's one piece. But there was two pieces. There's always two pieces. Whether you're eating a mountain house or a fruit snack, granola bar, make sure you collect every piece of trash. Got it. Bringing along a Ziploc bag like this is a good idea. So that way you can store away your goods and you don't get any messiness leaking out. If you keep all your trash in one place, then you only have one neat bag to take with you, and ain't nobody wants to carry out your trash. You pack it in, you pack it out. We don't take no crap, we don't burn no crap, we don't bury no crap. I take no pleasure in discussing the next topic at all. Just kidding. Are you what are you talking about? I love talking about poop. Don't you? Anyways, yes. So next up, we're going to talk about some etiquette involving outdoor bathrooms. And actually, bathrooms is a really bad way of putting it. They're more like the trees in which you relieve yourself from behind, or the groves of your sanctuary and your own private business. And here's the deal. The girls and the guys will be completely separated, and they'll have one section on one side of the camp where the girls are going to go, one section where the guys are going to go. There will be shovels for each group. We'll designate the shovel for you. Or you can bring your own, which I bring mine on. So anyways, come with me outside and I'm going to demonstrate how to bury your stuff. I like to say find a friendly bush whenever you have to go to the bathroom, but looking for a grove in which to relieve yourself works as well. And off I go, dropping my shovel. You're going to need a shovel when you go, especially if you're a girl and you're using toilet paper. That's right, we bury toilet paper and solid waste. Make sure you find a spot that's away from sight and within your designated girls or guys area. When you finally have yourself situated, go ahead and drop your drawers and get on with your business. By the end of the trip, you'll be so good at this, you won't even have stage fright.
So this was the location of my lavatory. And as you can see, I have dug a beautiful hole. If I were to put the shovel in, you can see how deep it is. You want it so deep that when you finally put your trash in and whatever else, solid waste in, and you cover it up, you would be chill with walking over the top. If you're not chill with walking over the top, dig something a little deeper. Here are some good examples of some no-goes. This is a no-go. I mean, did you even bury anything? That's a no-go. Oh, look at that cute little rock. Oh, how cute. Oops, I just tripped, and there's everyone's trash out in the middle of the woods. Is that leave no trace? Heck no, techno. All right, ready for the next one? This one's a doozy. What is that? It's like someone took a stick. They scraped some pine needles away and then stuffed their toilet paper under the pine needles. But funny about this, I call this one the toilet paper fly trap, because all you have to do is step on that stick and look, the toilet paper comes up and we're back to square one. You want to completely bury it. Which of these 3 locations was there no trace? That is not a trick question. All right, let's go back inside.
Soap. Or should I say, soap? Next up, we're going to talk more about leave no trace, and that's in regards to what kind of soap we're bringing along on the trip. Super important when washing your dishes, when washing your body, when shaving your legs, when doing any sort of soapy things, you are using biodegradable soap. So this is camp soap, and it says it camp soap right there, and look, it says biodegradable. If your soap does not say biodegradable, it's not biodegradable, okay? So what that means is if we see little bubbles floating in the water, then this is where the tar and feathering comes in. More people have been tarred and feathered because of infractions against the code of biodegradable soap than any other infraction on this list.
It's the 3rd week of May.
So you've got a bunch of dishes to clean up after your pizza tonight. Well then, we have the lowdown on what you need to do. First off, scrape your plate of any noodles or rice or beans and toss it on the side. Next up, collect your washing water and take it away from the water source. That way we're not getting debris in the water that we're drinking from and washing in. So next up, it's just you and the sponge and your soap. Let the anger flow through you as you clean. Make sure you toss any of the floaties that you collect into the bushes and not back into the water. Who wants to see that while they're washing? And go ahead and repeat as needed. If you master these steps, you're the hero the outdoor deserves. And give yourself a big thumbs up for Leave No Trace.
Or if we stay up late, we'll sleep in.
So this next section, we're moving into a little bit more group dynamic etiquette stuff. So if you want to just get a little bit closer. We're gonna be talking about relationships. Ooh. Here's a hint. Campus life trips are not couples retreats. Therefore, ain't nobody want to see no PDA. Okay, folks? Okay, you do that on your own time. This is about making friendships and relationships. But look, here's the deal. Is if you focus a little bit on the group as a whole and making new friends and trying new things, well then you're getting the point of the trip. But if you're always trying to impress the girl or you're cuddling while we're having a talk, well then that's really all that's on your mind, as opposed to what the trip is really about, which is learning new things about yourself, about others, and about God, and just giving things a try and having fun out in the woods. So just be considerate of that and be thinking campus life events, couples retreats.
Thank God for the summertime. Thank God.
On a similar note, we're going to talk a little bit about sleeping arrangements.
There are no girls on guys' tarps, and there are no guys on girls' tarps past curfew. So we'll say it out loud, like bedtime at 11 o'clock. Well, then you get in your sleeping bags, and guys' tarps and girls' tarps separate. If we're on a trip with tents, there is absolutely no guys in girls' tents and no girls in guys' tents across the board any time of the day. That's for privacy and for other things, and also for those parents who want to know that, hey, we're trying to do our best to make sure everyone's having a really safe, fun environment. If you are next to, on your tarp, if you're next to a guy's tarp and you're a girl's tarp, have a staff member in between. And that way, we're just kind of keeping an eye on those dynamics and still having some fun.
Hanging around camp is so much fun. All your friends are there and we're playing around, making dinner, collecting sticks, showing off. There is absolutely no smoking or alcohol or drugs of any kind during these trips. And when we're together in camp, let's go ahead and throw on our shirts over our swimsuits.
Campus life is a group, and we have so much fun together. And because of that, we're really protective of our group dynamic. So what that means is that you're going to be present at all times. So if you want to go and take your tarp or your tent and sleep further away from the group, we're going to say, hey, come on, join the group. It's better that way anyways, for both safety reasons and just, hey, jump in on the group. With that being said, super important that you're not missing any meetings. 3/4 of the reasons why we take you out is to let you get away from the message of the world and the crummy stuff that you see around you all the time. Well, we get to disconnect from that, and we get to hear a message about God. And those messages come at our evening meetings. So what that means is make sure you get your dinner done beforehand, and you're present and ready to join in with around the campfire. But regardless, don't miss out on any of the meetings. We want you there. It's going to be fun. Also, what's really cool about our trips is we try to do small groups. On Marble Mountains, we will be doing a small group that's more of a check-in so that it gets you ready to go on for quiet time. But for Royal Gorge trips, we have like deliberate small groups in the morning. So don't miss those. Make sure you're present. Plan your breakfast, or maybe you need to pump water. Make sure you do that before so that when small groups are called, you can come and join in. If you have any issues, checking in during your small group with your leader is a great time. So if you were like freezing cold at night, then tell your group leader, and then we can try to arrange some sort of swap with gear or anything like that. If you're injured, you're feeling sick, small groups are the time for that. So make sure you're being honest and open and checking in with us. Number one, for safety, it's important to know our group. We have a big group, and small groups we kind of bring it down a little bit so we know who's struggling and who's not. And it's okay if you're struggling. Okay, it's okay to let people know. That way we can help you out and you'll have a better time. It's so much better if we know what's wrong and we can help you fix it. On that note, super important with group dynamics in campus life is that we are helping each other out all the time. In closing, with this whole instructions and etiquette is something that I like to talk about is our culture at campus life. And some of you pick up on this, that we have a welcoming culture and you can come as you are. If you're not athletic, then we have a place for you. If you're athletic, we got a place for you. If you don't like the outdoors, hey, we're going to show you how to love the outdoors and help you out. And so what's really important is that we're always having positive and encouraging attitudes. No, this isn't K-Love, this is campus life. This is some really cool traditions we have. We may have to do some river crossing, or some places we have to walk over logs. If you want to, guy or girl, and you feel capable enough and strong enough to help others, then lend them a hand to get across. Sometimes there's injuries, or a lot of times we have some rolled ankles and people need piggyback rides, and
jump in. Makes for a great trip when there's plenty of help available for anyone. Also, at the end of the hike, if you are like the first to come to the destination and you're taking your pack off and like, wow, that was fun, but I have some more energy. Hey, go on and see if you can help someone else with their stuff. So on that note, our next section is going to go into some etiquette for the girls. And so if you're a guy, well, you're done. You don't have to listen to any more of this. I hope you have a great trip with us. And we're looking forward to having you along and getting to know you and having you back in the Campus Life family. So, happy trails. Ladies, stick with me. This next section may be a little rocky. Welcome to Girls Talk! Yep, so it's just me and you, and you're a lady, you're not a guy. So if you're a guy, this is your final warning. You may hear something you don't want to hear. So I would recommend just heading out and just, cutting it out. I'm stalling a little bit to give you a chance to press that little red X. And yeah. You gone? You gone? Just girls here? Okay, so you've been warned. So first off, I want to talk about some products for the girls to bring. If you think you're going to be on your period, or you know you're going to be on your period, or you don't know, or even if you're not going to be on your period, I recommend bringing some products. Now, because we're going with a leave no trace, and we're dealing with burying our stuff, then please bring cardboard tampons. Or any biodegradable, something or other that you have. I have what's called a Diva Cup, and it works for me, and I've been trying it for a year now, so I'm ready to test run it this year. I'm super excited about it. But besides that, if you don't have a Diva Cup, or you don't have maybe disposable pads, they make those, then you're using one of these. And I'm sorry if you're used to the nice fancy pearl kind, plastic kind, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's fine. That was gross, okay? That was really nasty. So let's move on to some bathing suit ideas. So for girls, we're looking mostly at making sure that we're comfortable in whatever we can wear. We can jump in the water, dive, whatever. We're standing in cold water, so that's another thing that you have to think about. And anything without a lining or without a pad, you have to be careful with. So our rule with Campus Life is that you are bringing either like you can bring like a sports bra. It has to be padded. This is padded. This is a cute one I got at REI. Cute. And if you're not going to be wearing something that's like, if you're going to be wearing a bathing suit that's not padded, like I have this single piece suit, which I really like to wear, but there's no pad to it, then I'm going to layer it with something with a pad because it's cold, and you know what that means. Nippies! Anyways, so think about that. You can wear the sports bra. A lot of people will do sports bra and athletic short combo. That's another thing we're not doing. We're not just wearing bikini bottoms. Once again, this is mostly for your comfort, and we can talk about modesty later, but for your comfort, and just know we're doing a lot of hiking, jumping, climbing up rocks, all sorts of things, and it's you're going to be so much happier with shorts. So that's another rule that we're going to make. These aren't the best type of shorts because they're gym shorts and not the jogging shorts that will dry quickly. Regardless, these are kind of what we're thinking. They're kind of, they can be a little bit shorter than this, but you're covering up your butt, and what's really important is just consider you're sitting down, maybe you're sitting cross-legged around a lot of guys and girls, and it's easy to see up shorts. So just think about that, keep that in mind. Another thing to add, not so much with swimming, but just in regards to being around camp, is that we have like a no yoga pants, no leggings rule. And I know a lot of you girls are like, what? That's not fair. Well, just bear with us. It's kind of something that we've established over a little bit of experience, and we can get into that later if you'd like. But regardless, that's the rule. No leggings, so sorry you can't wear your Star Wars leggings. without shorts. I will wear shorts over these. You can bet it. So I think that's the girls' talk. Thanks for bearing with me. If you are concerned about, have questions about any of this, maybe you don't understand why per se, then don't hesitate to ask some questions. We'd love to talk to you about maybe some ideas about modesty and just thinking a little differently about what we wear. But most of all, above and beyond, we're not here to ruin fun. We are here to make it more fun and more practical. So those are some of the things that we would appreciate you girls would keep in mind. So thanks so much. I'm super stoked to have you along on this trip. I hope you have a great time. It's going to be a blast. You can bring your makeup or not bring your makeup. Don't recommend bringing your makeup because every ounce counts. But you can bet I will be bringing my anti-frizz stuff in my hair. We ladies, we can rock it in the outdoors, and there's no question about that. So, good luck, have fun packing, and we'll see you at the backpack show.